One of the first podcasts I listened to consistently was created by our fellow host, Brandon, called Friendemonia. They had a segment that I found entertaining and educational, though I understand that it ended up feeling more like homework rather than an opener. And since I'm a bit of a bore, I figured I'd take up the mantle. On this day, 222 days into the year, Missouri joined the US of A in 1821. Mount Rushmore is officially dedicated in 1927. David Berkowitz, a.k.a. Son of Sam, a.k.a. the 44 Magnum Killer, was arrested in New York after stabbing and gunning down 6 people and wounding 11 others, whilst otherwise terrorizing and mocking local law enforcement, a.k.a. NYPD, a.k.a. Little Piggies. Now for some birthday trivia. For me, Irish footballer and manager Roy Keane was born in 1971. Quite a funny guy and pseudo-pundit if you ever get a chance to see him talk. Okay, for Double Jeopardy, Matt. This handsome Spanish actor was born in 1960 and is not afraid of being called Puss.
Antonio Banderas.
Very good. All the money to you, sir. And finally, for Final Jeopardy, Brandon, this U.S. president was born in 1874 and, while not held responsible, ushered in the infamous Great Depression.
Herbert Hoover.
Very good. I'm so proud of both of you. Anyway, my name's Jake.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Qualified Nonsense.
Nice.
All right.
I figured you were going to get the Hoover one, but when I read it, I was like, oh yeah, maybe Brandon will get this. But do you know all the presidents?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. That's a good skill.
I mean, not personally, but
oh, well, never mind. I'm not impressed.
My brother-in-law was graced with that skill from Brandon one night, our first night when we were in New Orleans, and we were about 15 beers deep.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
And Brandon can name them like in order.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
that was the night that I dislocated my shoulder also.
Well, yeah.
Oh man. Well, gentlemen.
So a good night was had by all. They heard me recite the presidents.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
everybody had a really fun evening that night.
Yeah. Well, this is our first show, kind of back to our regular setup after we had a couple weeks in a row where Jake was in Boston and then Matt was out last week, so we're all back to our original formations now.
I was wondering about that. I couldn't remember if we were. Oh. I couldn't remember if we had another one with all three of us, but yeah, it's been a while to sound this good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I was out last week because I had family in town, and we went to Seabrook, Washington. And if I'll spare you all a very long story, but it's a planned community, kind of like Sun River, Oregon, or wherever you go that they actively discourage you from driving. It's like 10-mile-an-hour speed limits.
Sure.
They have a little downtown
just like
area.
Primarily like a vacation town.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's some beach towns. I had never been that far north. It's pretty close to Forks, or the Quinault Indian Reservation, which is very close to Canada. So it was interesting being that far up. But we went to Seabrook, and we check into our house, and unbeknownst to us, our bathroom had a bidet.
Oh.
And I was like, well, we're here for a full week. The last time I actually had a decent college try at a bidet was in an all-inclusive resort in Mexico. So it didn't really, it wasn't soberly experienced.
Oh, I see. I see. Sure. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
You didn't have the clarity of mind to properly judge it. Yeah.
I'm a believer, boys.
Whoa.
And my kids are. Absolutely. I'm a bidet leaver.
Oh.
I had a hard time leaving her, and I tried. No, it was a delightful experience. I get it now.
Was it one of the like fancy ones with like the dryer and like heated water and all that?
I know you can basically hear Brandon and I panting like, what model was it?
So my question for you guys, does yours obviously
bidet gang rise up?
Question for you about your guys. Did you have to install an outlet next to your toilet? Or did you guys all have outlets? Because this is something I've been noticing about homes
have
now.
Electricity.
How does yours work then?
It just uses water pressure from you just tap into the line going into the tank, and then.
So you are experiencing something far better than what Brandon and I experienced.
Yeah.
Because we get icy water from the ground firing at whatever the water pressure is right into our colon.
I say fuck that.
You want it to be gentle and caressing.
Sitting on it, I think is still, fine. I don't have any complaints, but
I had a lot of questions. Yeah, I mean, but why go backwards?
That reminds me, you should definitely try the bidet forwards. No, wait, backwards. Like, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, but it is a little bit to get used to that. Like especially during the wintertime. Brandon, is it more difficult to bidet during the wintertime because the groundwater gets fucking cold?
Yeah, I mean,
even here,
not pleasant.
It pinches off.
Yeah, I mean, we bought them like never having really used bidets before, and they're just like they were like $20 or $30. They weren't very expensive, and I know there's the next level is like the $300 one, and they kind of like jump very dramatically in price.
The brand we had at the house I found on Amazon for $199 primable. But here's the thing that got me thinking, because I was starting to look at homes and people's homes that I know, and the American home doesn't have outlets next to their toilet. Now, here's where I am wrong. I didn't realize that there's bidets out there that just use toilet pressure, so you don't need electricity next to your toilet. But in countries where that's more common, like in the UK, for example, I guess I'd like to think if that's been their norm, they at least have the warmth of it, right? Like, that would be something that I would definitely upgrade.
I think that would be probably a new build amenity that would be expected. Certainly,
we built my home in 2013.
Oh, forgive me. In Europe and in
Europe, gotcha.
England. I don't think bidets are commonplace enough here. Like, you have to get them specialty. Like, you can't basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys or listeners, I don't think you can roll into a Lowe's or a Home Depot and buy a bidet off the shelf. Once it gets to that, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're becoming more and more commonplace here. Like Costco has them.
Well, Costco, I mean,
but
that's the tippity top right there.
It is kind of funny, like Europe's priorities. Like, they will install the electricity to be able to supply a powered bidet, but they don't have AC.
The other thing that I found really curious about the UK is they all had towel warmers. Like, towel warmers was such a norm for them. But they don't have, like, most of them don't have a traditional clothes dryer. It's like, what do you guys do?
Well, I think generally speaking, it's colder in Europe. Like, I think it gets hot, but like during the cold months, it stays. Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. I mean, the whole Midwest gets fucking frigid during the winter. So
yeah.
Well, doesn't Spain and France that they get in Italy?
The South.
They get pretty warm. Pretty warm. In the Mediterranean and all that.
No, yeah, that's a good point.
Just the North UK.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I wonder if the bidets are powered in Europe, because I feel like
they all just like had the chain.
No, because I was thinking about how
shit's coming, my lord.
I'm sure
they still throw it out in the street. Buckets.
Well, I was thinking about how contentious Europeans are with ice in water. So, like, if they're, and this is maybe drawing false parallels, but if they don't care about ice in their waters, I wonder if they care about warm water in their butts. And by in, I mean
Well, I'll tell you
on.
what, they should if they haven't. When is the how many times have you guys used one of the powered ones, the Cadillac ones?
I don't
I've
think
never
I've
used
ever.
one.
Oh, really?
You've lived a
Let me
life
tell
that
you.
we only
Let me,
dream of.
okay, so don't tell me like, oh, I just happened to be in a spot where they had them. I got to do them for 2 weeks. And I'll tell you what, the first time kind of scared me, but this time at the beach, it was delightful.
Oh, we see how the other half lives.
I'll tell you
Little
what,
rich
though.
boy.
Little rich boy.
I'll tell you what. The fan is in the one that we had at the
Wait,
beach.
the fan?
Yeah, there's a bum dryer.
Oh, yeah, dude, you're definitely living a different life.
So it just
tell you what.
blows shit smell up into your face.
No, the fans. It actually doesn't do that. But the fans are so hard if, like, you're sitting on a heated toilet seat, so everything's comfortable and relaxed.
Oh,
And
man.
the fan comes on and they let it go.
You have windswept butt hair?
No, yeah, that's how I get my part.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just saying if your hey-hoos are hanging down on the heated toilet seat and everything's relaxed, and the fan turns on, it'll like pushes them like a little pendulum.
Gong, 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 gong.
Oh, just finish up.
Turn the fan off. Turn the fan off.
No, and this
Like
one
a
you
dog
can.
sticking its head out the window, like it's like flapping everywhere.
So also on this, you can control with the remote the intensity, but also the angle. Like you control the angle from the thing.
Oh, man.
So I was like, could you like? I was thinking about pranking my wife and like setting it really far out, so when she sits down, just like sprays the window or something.
Jesus.
So if you were on the toilet, you could be like, I'm kind of thirsty, and just angle it really far forward. Catch a drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I didn't mean to cause a huge tangent. I just want to let you guys know that I think I'm a believer now.
Yeah, but now you have to
You
go. Now you have to come over to one of our houses and find out how the Neanderthals live.
Absolutely not. Well, Brandon said he went
We've got
traveling
hardy
with.
buttholes. Weathered.
We don't got none of the sissy buttholes that need all that warm water.
Salt of the earth buttholes.
Blue collar buttholes. You got the
Yeah, we got.
the BBB.
That's our.
I remember though when we went to New Orleans, Brandon, you said, "Oh, I brought my travel bidet."
Yeah.
And my visual of that, when you said that, just immediately went to like, you just like douche, like like do you have like a little turkey baster?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty much just a
It's
water
essentially
bottle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get that
Just a
confused.
water bottle with a little like angled neck on it. And
Like a science bottle, like the little
yeah.
ones that squirt out.
Actually,
like polyethylene.
Brandon, the rest of us call those straws. So
yeah, it's nothing fancy, but I guess the advantage over my home bidet is I can fill it with warm water.
oh, true. Have
Give
you
it a
tried
try.
anything else?
Fill it. Yeah, I mean, you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, Joe, I need some of the special dark roast. All the girls are doing it.
Oh,
Mustard, anything.
Oh God, horseradish, you know.
Honey. Bloody Mary.
Oh. Might cause that.
All right. Well, The format of our show is pretty simple. We grab some questions from Reddit and answer them. Could be advice, silly questions, serious questions, questions about bidets. Either way, we're severely underqualified to answer them, and what we say is most likely nonsense. But before we do that, if you'd like to watch us on YouTube, find us at youtube.com/@qualifiednonsense. And don't forget to support us on Patreon at patreon.com/qualifiednonsense. Feel free to drop us a line at qualifiednonsense@gmail.com or connect with us on our socials or find us over on our Discord server. If you or someone you know would make a great guest on a future episode of Qualified Nonsense, please let us know. Now let's get to Reddit's most pressing queries. Actually, here's a good one for kind of what we were talking about. We were, talking about
buttholes,
leading the rich, wealthy lifestyle.
Sure, yeah.
So this comes from the No Stupid Questions subreddit, username CocoMix86. They ask, partner and I want to get dressed up and go view houses way beyond our budget.
Oh, that's
$1
fun.
million mansions, in parentheses, just for fun. What are phrases we can use and questions we can ask the realtor that make us seem like we know what we're looking for? Context, we currently own a 1,200 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a $200,000 mortgage.
Oof. I was just about to say that $1 million does not get you a mansion anymore. That's $1 million.
Well, I mean,
is
if
just
they have
like
a $200,000 mortgage, I'm guessing they live in a pretty low cost of living area.
Yeah, fucking
it's for it's for 3-bedroom. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. That's a good point.
So like wherever they're at, $1 million could probably buy a pretty nice place.
It's a solid point.
I would say like walking in and asking, do these floors have radiant heating?
That's a good one.
I've grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Do these have outlets near the toilets from
You know what I love that you both did that I think is accurate is go in with an accent.
The Grey Poupon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely do that. But one that doesn't make sense. Like if you're in a like predominantly white community, be like, hello?
No.
I would like to My name is Sanjay Kumar.
Yeah, man.
Housing discrimination is illegal. Or whatever that ad said.
Yeah. My name is Graham Wellington.
Yes, hello. My name is Graham Wellington. I do feel like a lot of not that I've ever like viewed properties that I couldn't afford, but I feel like anytime I look on, Redfin or Zillow or whatever, that a lot of the places that are kind of higher end are like by appointment only. Like you don't see a lot of like you don't see a lot of things where it says like open house this weekend.
Yeah.
You could always like every city it seems has their own like parade of homes or the street of dreams kind of a thing. Like you could always go into that and just like fake it till you make it.
Well, those are open to the public, right? I mean, that's
right.
just...
But you could get, I don't know, you could draw maybe attention to yourself. Be like, ooh, they're fancy. They want to buy this one.
I think one person, if you're going in as a ruse anyway, you should set one of the people up as like ignorant to it, so that they can ask like questions that you'd be able to see in the listing, but like they can be extravagant, like, oh, Darren said that there was, where's the clay tennis courts? Is that here? Like really like sort of like throw stuff out that's like not necessarily a given with the house or the yard or the neighborhood or something like that. Like something about the HOA, but not as in like how much is the HOA, more like what do I get with all this stuff? So and so said
the HOA rules on building an elevator for my exotic car collection.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because you're like driving up in a shit box like 2012 Hyundai Elantra or whatever.
That's just to throw the scent off.
If there's any Hyundai Elantra drivers out there, the host does not speak for the program, the opinions of the program.
Yeah. In the home gym, does this have a cryo chamber for expedited
cryo
healing?
Chamber. Mm-hmm.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Is this only red light? Is this only a water shower, or is it not steam? I thought it said steam as well.
Yeah. How many hot tubs? How many hot tubs are in this one?
Are there quarters for a live-in au pair?
Oh yeah, yeah. Where's the butler's kitchen? Where does the help stay? Where's the staff entrance?
Where do the servants stay?
Yeah.
Where are your slave quarters?
Actually, I went to, we didn't tour them because we mostly went for the garden, but in South Carolina, we went to Charleston, and outside of Charleston, there's Magnolia Park, Magnolia Plantation, which is this huge, huge estate. And it's got a whole, basically a village for where the slaves would stay. And it's a really well-kept, beautiful park. Estate, I guess. But it is, and they don't shy away from it. There's tours and a lot of information to share about it. But man, it's uncomfortable. There's places in the South that are really educational and really uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, definitely ask about the housing quarters for the staff.
Anyway, thanks, Jake. Womp, womp, womp. I guess feeding into your previous in having somebody that's kind of ignorant to the whole thing of Darren, for example, oh, is this we viewed the house, but where are the horse stables? Because Darren said this had 3 horse stables.
That's a good idea. Or was that the other listing that we're looking at today? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think those types of questions, asking about luxury amenities and things, would probably draw more suspicion. If you were to just ask, I would think normal stuff, how are the school districts around here, or what, that kind of stuff. It would probably not really arouse as much suspicion.
I know. Basically, Matt and I would go in calling each other Darren, and we'd be made immediately.
But if you're asking about school districts, I would assume that you're in private anyway of your choice. That's an assumption.
No, that is a really good point.
Yeah.
What's the crime rate around here?
Yeah. Is
Are
trash
any
included?
Do you guys celebrate diversity?
You guys don't celebrate anything weird like Kwanzaa or Ramadan or anything around here, do you?
Tell me, do you all have a celebration of any kind in June? What do people say? I'm really interested in because I imagine other people are better equipped to approach this because I don't know.
The top one here says, "Are these open houses? I've done this before. You shouldn't really bring much attention to yourself. Be polite and don't waste their time. If they talk to you, be vague, we are interested in this area and seeing what is available. We grabbed your contact info /flyer /business card in case we need any follow-up. Thanks."
Just be of a more "we'll call you" kind of a...
Oh, dark sunglasses. Don't take them off inside.
Try to look important.
Mm-hmm. Have someone open the car door for you.
You send your wife out to open the car door for you.
This person says, "We stopped into an open house once many years ago. It was a for sale by owner. So we toured the house and learned that it was way outside of our budget and expressed that to the owner. He was an older fella, scoffed, and then said, 'Well, you just wasted my time then.' I was so humiliated 20 years ago, and it's still the 2:30 a.m. cringe thought."
Get off my lawn.
You wasted my time.
I do feel like if you should but the price is probably like one of the most important things when buying a house. So you should probably learn that before
YOLO.
you go in. Yeah.
Just buy it
but
and
once
then
they,
claim
I mean, it
squatter
doesn't matter
rights.
how many people roll through there. Once they sell, the realtor is making that time back. That time is worth. Their realtors are cleaning up.
Yeah, realtors hope you get a house on the market that you can't afford. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
This person says any realtor that's good enough to get listings for $1 million houses in a $200,000 market is going to clock you as unserious before you even walk in the door. But it's helpful to have more people at an open house. Makes a potential buyer think there's competition, so they're not going to mind you being there as long as you don't stink up the toilet.
I see what you are. Trash.
This person says an actual rich person would be just as likely to show up looking at the house wearing t-shirts and jeans as much as some designer clothing.
That's true. I work with some what I now know to be very rich people, and they roll in jeans and t-shirt on the regular. And
but they're also probably like $500 jeans, and
that may be, but I don't
t-shirt.
have astute enough taste to be able to identify that.
Oh no, he got the new Aeropostale jeans. 4 for $50.
This person says, honestly, don't try too hard. Realtors can spot fake luxury buyers from a mile away. Just be polite, ask genuine questions, and enjoy the house. Yeah, it seems like that's kind of
like, don't try to fool them
most...
because they've clocked you before you even get out of the car.
The person did say they want to get dressed up and go, but yeah, I think that would probably set off more red flags than anything.
I think if you do that, though, you might actually make the realtor's day by just having a fun encounter. Like, if you get dressed up, I would say go, like, Kentucky Derby over the top. You might have a realtor that's just, like, having a long day, and they just need a laugh. Like,
and they might have your number the whole time, and it doesn't matter. Like, you'd still cheer them up. Yeah.
That might still be kind of fun. Just don't be annoying about it, but yeah.
So this person says, as long as you're just viewing them during open hours and not making private appointments, it's fine. Which I guess,
I think that's
the point
fair.
of an open house is that it's open, but
and private appointments, you're like actively wasting someone's time.
And this person replies saying, for real luxury places, you usually can't even make a private appointment without supplying financial proof you have even a chance of affording it. Is that true? Like, if you...
I imagine on the multi-million-dollar homes,
Yeah, perhaps.
Like, they have to like run a credit check or something before you...
I would say that, or some pay stubs.
Mm.
I mean, also, like, depending on how much money you have, they can probably just Google you. No danger of that here.
This person says, have your purse slightly open so they can see the jar of Grey Poupon.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think that's kind of unanimous. Just be nice, have fun.
This person takes a Simpsons quote and applies it basically, where they say, "Why should I buy this house instead of a train, which I could also afford?" All dressed up, but pulling it up in a '98 Camry.
Listen, those things go on and on.
The frugal millionaires.
This person says, the Rolls-Royce maintenance department gave me this as a loaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all they're all about the same.
Pretty much the same. Next question. Oh wait,
no,
we should
take a break. All of that luxury house talk makes me want to jump on Zillow and look at something that I can't afford.
Makes me want to use a bidet real bad.
Excuse
All
me.
right, we'll be right back. And welcome back. Our next question comes to us from the No Stupid Questions subreddit, username Wolf Puppy. They ask, if you ordered food at a sit-down restaurant and food didn't come out for 45 minutes, would you be required to pay if you walked out before the food arrived? How long would it take before you were fed up and just walked out because you had somewhere to go or it was just taking too long?
Good question. I think about this one a lot.
But like, if you haven't gotten the food, I mean, if you maybe like ordered drinks or appetizers or something and that's already come out, and that's kind of a gray, iffy area.
Well, you can pay for those things.
Yeah.
You can like.
I think the point is you like, when can you just leave and not have to pay anything? So I've actually I've done it once with my family when I was a kid, I remember, and I've done it once as an adult. Is that I ordered just like a Coke and nothing had come, and I was like, screw this. Like, we were done. So we just got up and left. It's like, well, you can't come out. We didn't really receive service aside from a Coke. But, that meal never came. It's like, screw this. I think that's totally fair.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what kind of place it is. If they do advertise like, oh, we're slow cooking, like good food takes time, like that sort of thing, like, buyer beware.
Also, presumably, like over the course of 45 minutes, surely you've seen someone. Surely you've been able to flag someone down, or been visited. If you haven't been visited, then I think you're not required to stay somewhere, like if you're being neglected or in some way mistreated, but I imagine in most cases you've got a server or a bartender or a host or hostess that you can just be like, hey, what's the deal?
Well,
and hopefully you do that
was
before
the reason we left on both of ours. Is like nobody did come around. They came around, they sent us a drink, and then never came around after taking the order. And we're just like, okay. So
yeah,
poor service all around.
Have you guys ever been servers? Have you ever done that at like a restaurant?
I have not.
No, not formally. No.
I know you've both done bartending before, or I guess Matt, you've done bartending. Brandon, have you done bartending?
I mean, I've served beer to people. Like when I worked at the homebrew store, they had beer on tap, but that wasn't really like like bartending.
I spent a bit of time serving, and I'll tell you what, I had moments of being a really bad server. And I forget, one of the comments before the break was having those 2:30 a.m. thoughts that make you cringe. I've got a couple of those in the service industry, and sometimes shit's just not hitting right, and like the kitchen can be fucked up, or you can be fucked up and not like missing a table altogether. And I don't think I've had anybody like full walk down on a bill, but there are definitely scenarios in which I would have been like, yeah, no, that makes sense why they would have left. I totally forgot about them in the corner there, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like there are legitimate circumstances in which it can happen, but for the most part, I think you owe it to the maybe not owe it, but like flag somebody down, be like, hey, what's the deal? But like sitting and then just waiting to get irritated about it and then leaving is, I feel like some effort can be made.
Well, it is weird. Like, I mean, I get, if you are slammed or the kitchen's bogged down or whatever, whatever the case may be, there's some sort of issue. Like, people are sitting there waiting, like, as a server. I mean, like, most you could at least just go around and say, hey, sorry it's taking so long, blah, 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 whatever. Your food should be out soon. Or I mean, just some communication or like checking in.
Yeah, just some sort of attentiveness, yeah.
Yeah. Where
after
I have
you
been
take
places, yeah, like I have been places, and it's like the server completely disappears. Or like I've been to places where I've walked in and like stood there for like 10 minutes and like wasn't even acknowledged, like, oh hey, we'll get you, and just like, you know, people just kept like walking by, and like, it's like, okay, well, I guess you don't need my business, so see ya.
Or you just do the under promise over deliver when you take their order and be like, well, that'll be out within an hour.
Yeah.
And if it comes out in 45 minutes, then they should be happy because that's 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's all about setting expectations. You're right.
And if anybody said that to me, I would say, go ahead and cancel that. I'm going to go ahead and leave.
45 minutes? I don't like my guests that much.
I feel like every single time, like if I go in a place and they're, you know, I'm like, oh, how long's the wait? And they're like, oh, it'll probably be about 45 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And every time I leave to go somewhere else, I end up waiting even longer, like in between like the time it takes to get to another place, and then like they have a long wait, and it's like I should have just stayed at the original place.
But it makes you feel better about your decision. Like, no, stand on principle.
How many times have you had to go back to the place and then put your name in and have it be longer? Because I've done that before, where you're like,
really?
Oh, fuck, all the other places are like an hour and a half, and then you go back and you're like, hey, can I still get on the list? And they're like, yeah, but it's going to be an hour now. I'm just like,
no,
okay.
I wouldn't give them the satisfaction, because you know they did that to you on purpose. Be like, his little bitch ass is back.
Yeah. Guess who came crawling back?
30 more minutes. Sit down.
So, I get, Jake, since you have worked in restaurants, like, what is like the restaurant policy on this? Like, if somebody places their order and it's taking forever and then they just leave, like,
it depends. Usually, so if you want to get it comped, the squeaky wheel usually gets the grease or the oil, whatever the oil. And if you bitch and moan about it, then you might get some food or all of your food comped, depending on who's the manager, who's like the floor manager.
But the places Jake worked that was like all mafia driven, they'd break your knees.
That's true. They would tell you to get out. Instead of, they'd be like, hey, where's my food? They'd be like, the fuck out of here. And you're like, oh.
But I mean, if they didn't even say, hey, we've been waiting a long time, if they just got up and left, like, would there be any sort of, like, not necessarily like calling the cops sort of thing, but like,
if they just ate and ran, I've seen that.
That's when you get.
I've
86.
seen police. Yeah, I've seen police show up for that before. Never on any of my tables, I don't think. But yeah, basically, if you eat and run, yes. But if you order, and especially if here's the thing. Generally speaking, if the kitchen's really slow, if someone gets up and leaves, or if there's some other mess that's happening in the restaurant that's like either hidden from the, you know, I've been in, I worked in a really rotten place for a while called, I don't mind doxing it, Le Monde. It's probably changed ownership several times, but there was like abuse happening and like weird sketchy shit happening in the basement, like in the like prep kitchens and stuff. And like it was like it, you know, it was whatever, but like the kitchen and the management and the servers, they know when something's fucked up. Like if like people are fighting, like actively fighting, like yelling at each other and stuff, people know it's not going well. And if tables leave, you go to the manager and you're like, hey, my table left because things are fucked up right now, as well as you are, you know, you're well aware. And they're like, ugh, yeah, okay, I'll go tell the kitchen. And then things get like canceled or whatever as best they can. Well, and there's so much food waste anyway.
The good news is they must have fixed those things, because they have a 4.7 out of 3.4 thousand.
Listen, it was well liked. People, it was busy.
I just don't want guys coming after us, Jake.
No, they're all right,
shit, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I'll bleep out Le Monde again.
Bleep out 2885 Broadway, New York.
Yeah, come on now.
We are a pro mafia podcast, by the way. I just want to state that for the record.
Up for sponsorships. We will shout you out.
Hell yeah. mafia or small
Sponsorship,
restaurant.
like, hey, do you need help around your neighborhood? Call the mafia.
Always wanted to
Yeah.
be part of a family.
You ever want to pay a weekly tab for some protection?
I guess how long
got
would you how long would you as a customer sit at a table if the waitress kept coming by and say, "Hey, listen, I'm sorry, we are really backed up, we got slammed, whatever. Do you guys want more breadsticks or want more drinks?" And like kept like doing that sort of thing. How long would you stay before?
I'd probably give her 2 rounds of that, and then on the second round, I would say, "Sorry, we're gonna go."
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a wuss. Like, it's not till recently that I've gained a backbone for that sort of thing. So, like, for the most part, I just sit and wait, unless I have, like, somewhere to be. Which, frankly, I mean, generally, I do, and people do have places to be. Very few times are you like, oh, I'm going to sit and I'll spend the rest of my night here, maybe. You know, like
the
that
worst
doesn't
would be,
happen
though,
around.
like if you get that 8:30, 8:45 reservation and that happens to you, it's like, look, guys, we're over 40. Like, the fact that I'm agreeing to go out to dinner at 8:30 or 8:45 is fucking wild.
Yeah.
So if I'm waiting even longer than that, I was like, oh, my tolerance is going to be very low for this. It's like, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat dinner at 10:30. I'm not some Spanish suave guy.
Yeah, 10:30. It's already 2 hours past your bedtime.
I know, I'm in dreamland.
I remember when we went to Leavenworth with you and your family, Matt. Like, you guys were like, you guys want to get dinner, and it's like 4:30 or something. I was like, what?
Well, all right. Please keep in mind, we also at the time our kids were. So the thing about Leavenworth is we were there when it was in prime time fun. Like, it was snowing. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Bavarian Leavenworth, and it was busy. But also my kids were much younger, and they needed to eat like every 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
like, all right, this place is going to get busy. Why don't we get dinner a little bit earlier?
Yeah, but it was like we just
I stand
need
on
lunch.
Yeah.
That's my life, dude. That's my life. Have a snack? Can I get
Do
can I have a
you,
snack? Can I have a
Jake?
snack?
Do you guys eat dinner pretty early?
We eat earlier. So so Rue, friend of the pod, Rue, who was on the podcast a couple months ago, she and her family stayed with us. What'd you say?
Is it Bangaranga?
Oh, Bangaranga. Yeah, exactly. She and her family came by and this last weekend, and they eat a lot later than we do. So like that was apparent to me that we were like 5:30. So we were like 5:36, like, let's have dinner. And they're like, yeah, I guess we can have dinner. But generally they eat like a bit later, and they've got kids younger than my kids. So
I think 5:36 is perfectly respectable for dinner.
what about you, Brandon? What time are you eating dinner?
Usually like 6:30 or 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever she gets
Different
it on
strokes,
the
you
table.
know?
Yeah.
Hey, listeners, what time are you eating dinner?
What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about?
The top answer here, they said, this person says, this is a story. So they said, we were close to an hour. A waitress told us it was coming a few times. When we stopped her, she never came over on her own. I asked someone at the front if I could see the manager, told him what was happening. He goes and checks. Turns out they delivered our food to another table 30 minutes ago. They have runners that bring out the food as opposed to the waitresses. Turns out the other table actually ate twice, only paid for their original order and then left. Manager asks us what we want to do. We just told him we would leave. He apologized for the mix-up.
You know what, though? Out of that, another table got the greatest story of their life
Yeah.
of eating out.
We
they come
ate
by, they're
like kings.
Well, I guess
Remember
that's
that
kind
time
of on
we
the
ate
other
somebody
table
else's
for
meal and
being
then only
like,
paid for one? Sorry.
yeah, like if they come by and they're like, okay, who had the chicken Alfredo and who had the, like, if they like raise their hands, like, you know, that's kind of It's dishonest.
Dude, I would stand up and be like, "You fucking dipshits. Hey guys, these idiots here came and run a fucking restaurant. They gave my meal to some other fucking table. They lost money on it. Ha ha, idiots." And then I'd leave.
And then the people who ate 2 meals would be like, "Burp." Okay.
That is pretty stupid, though. Like, I mean, it sounds...
Matt's been like stewing over his missed meal as he's like on his like 7th whiskey sour or whatever. He starts yelling in the restaurant.
They know the way to my heart, but goddamn. 7 whiskey sour. Ugh. That's a lot of egg whites. Just like bubbling while I'm...
Kill me.
I mean, most of the things aren't really like answering the question. That it's just mostly just people like telling stories about
This one time.
Yeah, this person said, went to a Denny's one night. The place has a small crowd, but nothing terrible. The food was taking forever, legit forever. Well, not legit forever, but
Yeah.
the only...
Well, actually.
I'm typing this from a Denny's as we speak. The only server in the
From
entire
the end
place
of time.
just went off on 2 guys in the kitchen. We heard everything, and it was embarrassing. A couple people left. I had nothing better to do, so I waited and I got my food. I asked for the bill and the server wouldn't let me pay. She said it was on her and the dudes in the kitchen. Based on what was said, there was some shenanigans in the kitchen that night.
Yeah, no shit. That's the thing. Like, there's always... Kitchens are wild. There's a YouTube creator. Shoot. I should find out what his name is. He dresses up as different, like, chefs and servers and manager and customers and does like little vignettes, and it is so accurate. I'll post something in Discord, but I definitely recommend checking this. What the fuck is this guy's name? It's very funny, but it's like all sketch comedy about restaurants. But there's always there's never a night in a restaurant that shit's not happening in the kitchen.
We have a friend, a podcast whose mom is kind of notorious for having very strong opinions about service. I'd be curious to hear what she would have to say.
Who's that?
The queen of the Sandy Mountain Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
No, now they're going to look it up.
No.
I do find myself becoming that individual lately, though. Like, oh, this is ridiculous. I want to write a letter.
I want to speak to the manager.
This person says, lawyer here. No, because it's a cash on delivery / acceptance by performance type of agreement. The contract isn't formed until they deliver the food. For example, if the waiter comes back later and says, we're out of that, would you like to order something else? You can't legally force them to make the original order by insisting that a contract was formed once the waiter wrote down your order. Likewise, the restaurant can't insist you pay unless and until the food is delivered. Technically, the restaurant could file a claim for detrimental reliance, arguing that they suffered a financial harm by cooking the food you ordered. However, the reliance must be reasonable. Taking 45 minutes to make your food and not checking in with you to let you know it's in the works would totally alter the reasonableness analysis in favor of the patron.
Jesus Christ. That's how you know lawyers are paid by the word. That's how you know.
Yep.
And he offered that for free. That was crazy.
Man. Lucky day.
That was like a $4,000 letter.
I mean, I guess, like if you are doing like a DoorDash or Uber Eats type thing, like if it's taking forever, you can always cancel the order. So
what do they have to do with it then? Do they just get to eat it?
I guess.
There's a lot of extra food. Meals get made extra all the time that don't get delivered and then go to favorite servers or whatever. The channel is called oh shit, I just had it. It's from a guy called fuck. God damn it, I just had it up. Drew Halbert.
Mr.
Nope,
B.
That's
Drew Talbert.
That's what she
is
said.
The guy's name. And it's Bistro Huddy is his show on YouTube. I think anyone who has never worked in, anyone who has worked in the service industry in restaurants, check that out because it's very funny and reminiscent of real things that happened. If you've never worked in restaurants, check it out. Drew Talbert, very funny. It's also a really great look into how the staff behave in any restaurant. Oh, well, except for those like open kitchen, like, the Bear style, like Michelin star places. They obviously behave much differently.
Like really, really fancy, high end,
like Les Pigeons,
Michelin star.
Yeah, the Michelin star places. It's all like there's still a lot of bullshit that happens, but it's much more quiet and much more aggressive. But the closed kitchen ones are like debaucherous and pretty funny. I learned a lot of really good Spanish, not good Spanish, bad Spanish in kitchens in New York. But it was a good time. We had fun.
I always thought
Have
it
you
was
read Kitchen Confidential by Anthony
No,
Bourdain?
it's on my list. I have never done.
Mm-mm.
It's a really entertaining read and like glimpse into that like back of house type lifestyle.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, his biopic just came out.
Ooh.
After
But that's good.
recording.
Oh.
I'm excited to see it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
It was good or bad.
Pick one.
We'll cut this together later.
Well, we have another episode to record, so we should probably wrap this up.
True.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening, and thank you to our loyal patrons for supporting the show. If you haven't already, head over to Patreon at patreon.com/qualified nonsense to show your support and catch some exclusive content, including our show Qualified Nonsense After Dark. Watch us over on YouTube at youtube.com/@qualified nonsense. Also, feel free to send any questions or comments to qualifiednonsense@gmail.com or hit us up on our socials or on Discord found in the episode description. After you've done all that, please also rate, review, share, like, and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. We'll see you back here next week for another brand new episode of Qualified Nonsense.
Nice job powering through that. That was tough, I could tell. Well done.
Bye.
Bye.